Okay, let's talk about this game. I played a Spirit Breaker as a potion 4, and here's what I'm gonna do. Just spam in all the information we have. I'm a potion 4 Spirit Breaker. It looks like my DK is an offlane. Lion is potion 5, Anti-Mage is our carry, Amber is our mid. Looks like Tiny could be on offlane. I think Tiny is an offlane. Medusa is either carry or mid, but I think Medusa is carry because it's gonna be Lina mid, judging by their lineups. Disruptor is top, and Clockwork is their potion 4. So just do that because it's gonna help us to make a better decision in terms of our, starting itemization. So for this game, I don't usually do this much, but I had to get a headdress, and here's the why. So if you ever get a headdress and a sentry, you better have some logics for doing this. Usually I would get the boots or Orbital Venom. It depends on how I want to play, but this is very exceptional. So the reason I did it is because we were facing against Disruptor. Disruptor is one of the most scariest level 1 support. He just applies too much damage. All he has to do is cast Thunder Strike on someone, and then start right clicking, and then like bam, there's a lot of damage. So yeah, he's gonna do this, and look at the damage I'm taking. Like at the same time, he's providing the vision. So no matter how hard we try to juke him, he's just gonna right click, and look at the damage I just took. I almost lost half of my HP. And imagine this is happening to my offlaner core. Imagine this is happening to DK. Like he's gonna get zoned off straight away from level 1, and that's the worst thing that can happen to us, right? So my mindset for playing this lane is, of course, I'm gonna block this camp. I'll explain it later. Is to prevent that from happening. I don't want this disruptor to cast anything on my DK. I'm gonna charge the Medusa, so I'll step here briefly. I did this, so now Medusa is trying to attack me, right? And then I just got Thunder Strike by Disruptor. They're all attacking me. This is exactly what I want to happen. Imagine this happened to not me, but to DK. Then I don't see this guy last hitting at all. Like his HP is gonna go down so fast. He doesn't even have any passive available. Even if he had a passive, his HP will go down so fast. That's how strong level 1 Disruptor is. So it has to be me. Even if someone were to die, let's say someone is gonna die, it has to be me. Someone has to die, it's gonna be me. Someone has to take damage, it has to be me. So this is why I tried level 1 right away, just to create some distraction. So now they're focusing on me. I'm gonna just try to juke them a little bit to the tree and then just run away. I'm buying time to this DK. If I didn't do this, then it's gonna be DK, he's gonna get zoned out and he'll be sitting right here. And we're losing the lane. So I don't want it to happen. So let's resume, and then of course I cannot juke them. That was a pretty nice usage of DK's level 1 Q. Hit both of them. Look at the HP, look how much HP I lost. I lost so much HP. This is inevitable. It is just bound to happen. And look at the damage that this guy's taking. So it's crazy strong, right? This is a very, very hard lane. So yeah, he's gonna die here. So that yeah. DK should have played much more carefully right there. So I don't really blame him because it's kind of unexpected. Yeah, we don't really see Medusa CFing that many times, so I don't think he was like calculating too much of how much damage he'll be taking. So the game is starting and I'm paying attention to everything. So Disruptor is kind of out of position. He's getting attacked by the Crook Waves, right? So he's getting attacked, and look at him, he's out of position. So this is where we should not let him do that. Just punish him for his misposition. We just did a lot of damage. He's popping himself. Okay, whatever. He's a good support. And now that we don't have a Dragon Knight here, I just have to suck it up. Yeah, I think we just lost a lane. We lost a lane, but what can I do, right? Just do everything I have to do. Just lost it, deny to my best ability. Don't miss lost it. That's also important. And I'm gonna charge just to secure the range creep. I failed, but then better than getting denied. I think that was worth it. And my next item, the first item right after starting item was getting a Majestic. I knew that the Disruptor was gonna just spam his skill, and then of course I'll have some mana problem as well because I'll be spamming my charge to create some space. I knew that this was kind of the right call. I wish I had a Brown Boost, but we cannot do both, right? There's always a trade-off. So my itemization is telling everyone that I'm just gonna go for the survival mode. And this Disruptor was smart enough to deward my sentry. If they don't deward, if I didn't put down a sentry right at the beginning, what would have happened is this Disruptor is just gonna pull. Like whatever happens, he's gonna pull, and now that just becomes an easy lane for Medusa, right? Now Medusa is last sitting under the tower. We can't do anything about it. So now it's minute 3, hit about 3 minute 3. So look at my position, I'm body blocking it in the minimap. I'm body blocking it, and then I'm looking for someone to charge. This is exactly what is going to happen. Glimpse, I think he may die here. So he's taking a lot of damage. This is a hard lane. But I had to block the camp. That's how important that was. Or sort of, that's how I see it. That's my mindset. I don't want this guy to pull. So as soon as I'm doing this, I'm also paying attention to the timer. Because I know that when it's minute full, I have to go back to the small camp here to sort of, block it again, right? I have to block it, there's no choice. Also paying attention to the creep waves, how many creeps we have, how many they have, and also paying attention to this one. I don't want them to deny this. Okay, he got it, good job. Looks like this is kind of out of position, so I'm gonna go for him, right? So this is where I don't care about mini full block anymore. He was out of position, I must punish him. So if DK was near me and just was able to cast one Q or something, I think Medusa was dead. But this Disruptor knew what he was doing. I think Disruptor was doing a really good job in harassing him, and then DK just got zoned out, so we couldn't kill Medusa. But I think this is fine. I was really worried about us losing the lane right away, but this is fine. So it's minute 4:17, so I'm gonna attack it once and side pull. I don't see Disruptor in the minimap, but I think Disruptor is doing the same thing. So there was no way, judging from the timing, there was no way that I could have body blocked it or disrupt them from pulling, so I have to do this. And because DK went to the crypt camps, I'm gonna drag this one to where our crypt is fighting the nurtures, the jungles. I don't think DK is making the right call. He should have dragged it to here. Yeah, he should have dragged it to here. So let's right click. I think I got lost it. But it says alone, so I'm just gonna charge again and try to mess up with him. Yeah, so Disruptor pulled. 100% Disruptor pulled this. Yep. Okay, it's minute 5 for the bounty room. I think I did make a rotation, but at the same time, I'm also worried about just my DK dying, right? There's a lot of group waves. This Disruptor has a glimpse level 1. It's probably level 3 or something. Yeah, level 3. So there's level 2 Thunder Strike, a lot of damage. So I thought my Bulldoze right away to run away. Somebody has to take this damage, and better me, not DK. I got Brambo just my next animation right away, so I feel okay at this point. Yeah, the lane is hard, but we didn't get completely crushed, so I'm kind of hopeful, kind of optimistic. So nothing much is happening, we're just sort of lost clicking everything under the tower. Medusa doesn't like it, and now I have to do this, right? I don't need to sit right next to the DK. I knew that if I didn't do this, Disruptor was ready to pull this as mid in 6:15, and he even double stacked it. Somebody had to be here to sort of mess up with him, right? I don't want this guy to double stack it and pull. If he pulled it, then all the group will get denied. That's gonna be damage to my DK. So I was willing to risk my life to stop that from happening. So I'm running away, still paying attention to the timer, but I think I made this decision because now he's gonna pull, but I think I was worried about dying. So what am I doing? Oh, I charged to someone just to secure the vision of it. Okay, so I have to go back. I was out of mana, I was out of HP, so instead of dying, I decided to play safe. And then I got range up right away. So this is something that I think a lot of players don't do. So I'm gonna move back to Fountain to charge. Yeah, start getting raindrops. I don't understand. Sometimes I don't understand people. Why not just get raindrop every game? Every game, it doesn't matter what you play, just get raindrop. This item is so cool. Just almost game winning. So I'm almost there. And my skill is 1, 1, 2. This is my standard build. I think this works for me. I'm also gonna observe a ward. I'm gonna place it. Oh, there was a glimpse right there. It does nothing. Well, it does something. Making some damage. Again, I'm looking at the timer. It's almost becoming 7:17. That's where I'm gonna attack it once and then try to side pull. I don't think this was a good place to place it down. Oh, I found Lino. Someone's gonna die. I charged him, so I just want Sven to run away. I want him to run away. Yeah, exactly. So it was a Lina mid, right? So now this is where Lina is wasting a lot of time. We stunned him, and then Lina has to TP back to mid. She got nothing. So we bought time, right? We bought time. So that's something that we can be optimistic about. Trying to lost it. I should have body blocked it at minute 8. Did I body block it? I should have body blocked it. I'm going back, yeah. This is exactly my mindset. I just have to body block it. Minute 8, I body block it and then go back to do what I have to do. I think this also was a bad call. I put it down to see if any rotation was coming, like example Lina before, but it was a pretty bad place. But whatever, we had to do something, right? Imagine DK die to the Lina's rotation right there, then it would be unstoppable, right? DK dies again, speed 0-2-0, I'm in the 10, and they snowball hard. It's a hard game for us. And as they are doing this, I have no intention to, if I bash them, oh, I actually got it. Yeah. I'm trying to run away from them, so I charge. Did he glimpse it? He didn't. Okay. That's one way to play around, right? You can always use your charge to go to the other side of the map and try to run away. I put vision here, so it's an aggressive vision, right? The reason I'm doing this is we can really utilize that vision. Imagine somebody's like jungling right there. Let's say Lina is jungling, and Lina is like, because she's jungling, like he has like no HP, no mana. Then Amber can always go there. As Amber's going there, I'm gonna charge at the same time, and we're gonna gank someone, right? So I'm drawing the minimap, of course, a signal that something is gonna happen. Amber is level 6. If I do this, like, he has to die. He just has to die. I think he dies. I think he dies. So what I wasn't happy about this ganking, if I have to go back here, I really thought this Lina was 100% dead when I actually did this. I was really surprised that Amber just did not pop ultimate 3 times and then spam it to Lina right away. That does a lot of damage, right? It's 100 damage per solution. So I was really surprised. Now this is where Amber just go pew 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 and then ultimate just spam everything you have, and then Lina all of a sudden loses a lot of HP and she dies, right? Or maybe not. I'm not sure. I think she dies. If Amber actually did it, I was willing to commit even more. Like I would have tanked the tower, I don't care. I would have attacked her just once before I die. And then I think Lina dies. That was my calculation. That's what I saw. But I think Amber didn't see it. So this fight got prolonged. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this Lina was dead. If Amber just spammed all the ultimate, I'm pretty sure he was dead. So it's a failed gank, right? So this is where, like, if you're playing Potion 4, like, you get frustrated. Oh my god, what is they doing, right? But it is what it is. It is what it is. You just have to deal with it. Failed gank, whatever. Just try to not get, tilted too much. I really don't have any items. And right now, I think I got Bracer right away after this. Because I don't want to be empty slotted. That's not my playstyle. No matter what heroes I play, I don't want to be empty slotted. So I think I got Bracer. I'm charging. Of course, I'm part of Envision. He's gonna get stunned. I think that was a kill. DK's level 6. That was a nice stun. So yeah, that's a kill. So again, our vision is now doing something, right? The vision that I put on earlier in the high ground here, that vision allowed me to charge the disruptor, and then that was a kill. So I think like all those small things are some things that just matters, that players in the immortal bracket will pay attention to, but in the smaller bracket, in the lower bracket, they don't really seem to care that much. So that's what I want you guys to see. As I'm doing this, I'm paying attention to minimap again. I'm paying attention to minimap and see what should be my next move. Lion is coming toward me. He's smoked. Like this guy was smoked. So I have to charge. If Lion has an ultimate, then I think Medusa dies here. Disruptor is here. He's gonna just glimpse somebody. I don't think so. Lion has an ultimate. Oh, Medusa was too tanky. That was a nice try though. I mean, we tried, right? I really thought Medusa was gonna die, but I think she was just out leveling too. Yeah, she was out leveling. She was out leveling, and then her mana shield was level 3. She even had a power dress. Like, this is too much. Yeah, it's too much. Let's actually go back a little bit. So after that, we're trying to run away, and I'm gonna die here, right? I just didn't want DK to die, or Amber came, so we're gonna kill something. Yeah, just do my best. Okay, I died. But at least we killed Tiny. So this is where I committed too much, and then I bowed back. I think it was the right call. I really think this was the right call. I wished I had a charge right away, but I think me buying back here was the right decision. So I'm gonna charge, and if I do that, I think that secures the kill or not. Okay. So there was a Lina TPing, which surprised me. If Lina didn't TP, I am 100% sure we'll kill Medusa. But I have no regrets in that buyback. Yeah, we failed, but yeah, that was a sick play by them too, right? So if Lina didn't come there, we would have had a better positioning, and then we could have just right-clicked Medusa and Medusa dies. But whatever, now they're committing back as well. So I think eventually, yeah, Medusa dies here too, right? And he dies too. So Anti-Mage got a lot of farm, Ember got a lot of farm. So that was a great fight, right? I was committing by using buyback, and everybody in the enemy team did TP, so it was a great fight to watch. And then I think eventually we won. Like me dying 3 times, like using buyback, that's totally fine. Because Anti-Mage survived, right? This guy survived, and Ember survived. And then how do we win this game? Like looking at their lineup, we win by Anti-Mage, right? We just win by him. There's a Medusa carry. We have an Anti-Mage carry. Anti-Mage counters Medusa. And then how do we win? He needs farm, right? Like it's all about his battle free timing. If he gets battle free fast, then he'll get the Manta fast. If he gets Manta stealth, then that's where Anti-Mage can just start joining our team fight, and Medusa dies, and like the game is over. So we care about Anti-Mage. So I think while I was dead, I clicked on Anti-Mage and I was checking his level, checking his farm, and I feel very optimistic. I feel very optimistic about it because he got a lot of kills in the fight, and that's going to accelerate his farm to get a battle free. So I'm getting initiated by something. I think I'm dead. But it's whatever. This lane is pretty much a dead lane now. Now that we have an information that literally every one of the enemy is here, so they're now committing to push this tower, which means naturally DK is pushing bottom lane, right? This is an empty lane. And then of course I think Ember can apply some pressure here. So as you can see in the minimap, Lion is coming, they're coming, so they're not charging too much, they're committing too much in the top lane. Now some action is happening in the mid and the bottom. The enemy team is making a very fast rotation, they kill Ember, they kill Lion. But then it also means that DK will be free for a while. So he pushed out the tower, he's pushing all the way to tier 2. As you can see in the minimap, they're now rotating back to the bottom lane as well. So this is where, as a Spirit Breaker, I go to mid. I knew that this was a free lane. It's almost minute 14. I didn't get a Tom of Knowledge. I didn't hit level 6 yet, so I was really desperate for this. At level 6 now, I feel really, yeah, I have to do this, right? I don't expect myself to get there, but I'm providing vision for the Anti-Mage. So I think I just did it. I'm gonna commit this. I have an ultimate. Even if I die, right? I don't care, right? I just have to cast ultimate. And I think I got the kill. That was a really close one. If I have to go back, I would have not done that. Maybe I would have done it because I'm a gambling person. But that was an important kill. Like me dying, of course, matters, but Medusa dying even matters more. So Medusa is now level 9, and Anti-Mage is like level 11, level 12, and even has battle free. He got it before minute 14, so that was pretty fast, right? He has a power dress and wraith band. So Anti-Mage 205. He's having a fantastic game. Whereas Medusa, eventually, net worth. Relatively speaking, she's fucked. She really is fucked. She is level 9. She doesn't farm as fast as Anti-Mage. She doesn't have the mobility. The only way that Medusa can come back from this game is either killing everyone in a team fight like we did, or their Ashen camp is stacked like 5 times and the Medusa's not farming. That's the only way Medusa comes back. So let's actually go back to a little bit more. Because I actually did something. Okay, so I was just charging to Lina, right? From the fountain, I'm charging to Lina, providing vision to everyone. And this is where Spirit Breaker is just, really very strong. We can charge from someone and then Lina dies. So that was a simple story. Okay, and after Lina dies, yeah, of course we're gonna go for the tower. I got Chainmail right away. So, Chainmail and Bracer. This is what I do many times. Even if I don't really consider getting anything from Chainmail as a bottom component, I'm trying to survive, I feel. I just do this because most of the time it can be upgraded into really anything. It can be medallion or it can be blade mail. So I do this often. And for this game, there's a reason that I'm not going for Urn of Shadows and Spirit Vassal because I feel like it's useless. It really is. I go for Urn and then what? I mean, yeah, it's gonna help us to kill something, but did Amber get it? Oh, that's why. Number 1 was Amber got it already. And even if Amber didn't, okay, if Amber didn't get it, I would have gotten it, right? But then this is the game that I don't think, like getting Spirit Vassal is too much of a priority. It's not. It's about me surviving, right? It's all about me surviving. So if I go back a little bit more, what I did here is I TP to bottom, and then my charge was on cooldown. Okay. Nothing fancy. I thought I did something. Yeah, that was just me casting ultimate from a long range, and then trying to body block it a little bit. She dies. Or she doesn't. Oh my goodness. Okay, she dies. It's a blade mail game. That was my logic. No matter what happens, this is a blade mail game. That was a sick toss from Tiny. Where's he going? Okay, a lot of actions happening. I'm really busy. Nice shot, Tiny. Okay. I wish Ember used a Spirit Fossil on Clockwork. He'll be dead already. Nice rotation by this DK. Oh, holy shit, DK. Nice Blink Dagger, man. Yeah, we like that. He's gonna die. If I don't have a Blade Mail, every time I charge... Okay. Whatever items I have, this is the game that I feel like if I charge into something, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die. No matter what I do, I'm just gonna die. Like, let's look at their lineups. They have a Tiny, they have a Lina. Just combined with Tiny and Lina alone, it's enough to kill me, right? So it really didn't matter what I did. And I think this is like the moment that I feel like I was again, and it could be said I was gambling again. So the normal reaction, well, when this happened, of course I didn't have a TP scroll, but even if I had a TP scroll, I would say I don't go back to the base because literally nobody is top, right? So with this much HP left, I cannot join their team fight. I'm not even looking at it because I just can't. If I go there, I'm just gonna feed and die. I don't even have ultimate, so there was no like incentive for me to go there. So instead, I knew that everybody was focused on bottom and the top, or excuse me, in the mid. So this is the moment for me to just sort of, yeah, do this, right? Charge, right click everything, and then push faster. Look at the gold I'm generating by doing this, by just gambling this much, right? Even if I die, I think this was the right call. So, okay, that was a close one. Okay, I got lucky. But all I'm saying here is that I should have also anticipated Clockwork doing it. But honestly, I didn't anticipate anything. I just got lucky. If I did anticipate it, I would have like paid more attention to like positioning, or there's group wave blocking, so I'm not too safe to go there. They'll be like talking about like really crazy micros. But yeah, me got lucky. But because I did that, I'm now getting really close to the Blade Mail. I also got a lot of levels. So if I get Blade Mail, my plan is I charge to someone, right? I charge to someone, and the problem was I'm dead. Like there's a disruptor, he can just cast ultimate. There's a Lina, Lina can just throw everything she has, and I die, right? Tiny blinks in and I die. Clockwork ultimate, I die, right? So whatever happens, I was a dead man. If I get a Blade Mail before I die, I just can cast everything. I can pop my Bulldoze to just sort of, you know, face tank everything and survive, and then I can pop my ultimate. I already popped my charge to get there, and if I pop Blade Mail right after, then I'm dying too, right? But at least I'm doing some damage to them, right? So that was my logic. If I were to get a Spirit Fossil, then my logic would be like, there's an enemy team, someone that is just unkillable if we don't get a Spirit Fossil, someone like Timbersaw, right? Then Spirit Fossil should be prioritized. Medallion is also an option, right? Medallion is an option, but if you were to get a Medallion, then you have to think about like if there is a physical damage carry in your team, right? Because, you know, obviously, Medallion, minus ammo, physical damage carry benefits a lot. But you also can think about doing a Roshan, but I really didn't see a lot of physical damage in my team. So this is like perfect Blade Mail game for me. I think we're doing good here. That was a good fight, right? I did everything. If I have to go back, let's go back, because everything was happening too fast. So this is where we smoked. That was a nice smoke. And charged the Medusa, of course, to try to finish him. I think I popped my ultimate right away. Yeah, I'm trying everything, and as soon as I did that, yeah, instead of just going ham right here, if I had a Blade Mail, I would have gone ham. If I had a Blade Mail, because like I said, all I want is like, sure, I'm gonna die, but I will do a lot of damage. Like, you guys have a lot of AoE. I know that there's Lina, there's Tiny. I die, but you guys die too. But if you look at our positioning, this is just not good. This is not the right time to just go ham, right? Somebody has to get out and look for another initiation. And my charge doesn't cool down for about 8 seconds. I knew that, you know, that's not good, but somebody had to get out. I just wanted to play good. So if I had a Blade Mail here, of course I can go ham, but there's a clock here. I can't go. Now my cooldown is about to come back, so I'm getting ready. I wish I had like level 3 charge, holy shit. Checking everyone's HP, he dies. And now I'm flanking them. This charge is very hard to try to juke it. And everybody dies here, right? So be patient. When you're playing Spirit Breaker, my tip is try to decide when it is the right time to go ham or look for another chance for initiation. Because usually, if your charge is like level 2 or level 3, you can charge more than one time during the fight, whatever happens, mostly. So, going back to mid, using my charge. This is my skill build, but you guys can feel free to be creative. Sometimes I would just even go like level 1 bulldoze and then charge, or sometimes I would just go master bulldoze and stay with level 1 charge. It really depends on how you want to play. But for this game, I feel like it was the right call for. I just felt right about it. 2-2 was the right call. Just how I play it, I guess. I got Blade Mail. I didn't get Phase Boost. I really didn't see usage of it. No Phase Boots. Brown Boots was fine. Now with Blade Mail. So if he does that, I'm just gonna pop it, right? If he does, I'm just gonna pop it. So yeah, sure, you guys can kill me, but at least I'm doing something. So I couldn't get out. I really don't like the idea of getting 4 staff just because there's a clockwork. I saw some Spirit Breaker doing it, but I feel like it really isn't his job. Like if you are scared of dying to clockwork because you're getting counter, right? Clockwork is a counter to the Spirit Breaker. Then you just die. You die. All I'm saying here is like that should not have happened in the first place. If you ever get caught by Clockwork's ultimate as a Spirit Breaker, you're already playing the hero wrong. You're terribly mispositioned and you're letting him initiate on you, right? So it's like an initiator versus an initiator. He's an initiator, I'm an initiator as well. So who's a better team? Who's a better player? Right? That's all we're asking. So really don't see myself getting 4 stuff. And then, because I had a headdress as my starting item magician, I can always transition this item into pipe, right? Nobody was getting pipe in this game. I really didn't see DK getting pipe. This guy is now, like, if you look at this item magician, it's a fight build. He wants to fight. He wants to blink in, he's not going to he wants to fight. So, if I get pipe, yeah, it just benefits everyone. Like, every one of them has a magical damage. Tiny is magical, Clockwork magical, Medusa, the Mystic Snake is magical, Distorter magical, Lina magical. Getting pipe made sense to me. Nothing much to say here. I'm just gonna fast forward. I'm jungling, right? There's nothing else to do. I'm jungling. If we look at this anti-mage, look at this way. Look at this guy. Manta style. He's getting close to Scotty here, right? So, as I'm jungling, paying attention to minimap, and something happens, okay, Clock is ultimate, I just have to go there, right? And then I decided to charge Selena. That's what you do. Sometimes I would even pop my bulldoze right away for the faster movement speed, but I felt like we had enough time. So now I'm popping right away, right? So I felt like I had to get there faster. Lina is gonna die. Lina's gonna die. I pop my Blade Mail just in case. In case this happens, right? In case this happens. Pop my Blade Mail. I got Buddha Defiance. As they're doing that, I'm worried about my lane creeps because we want to get the tower, of course. So I think this is where, yeah, I was also paying attention to minimap, and then I do this, right? So this is what I do. I do really care about like the laning equilibrium and how much the wave is shoved in. So the top, if my team chose to go top, I'm really surprised Antimate didn't go there, because this is Antimate saying that I don't care about pushing, I care about my foul. That's whatever, right? But they should have done that. And Medusa is gonna get out. We cannot kill him. We cannot kill him. We cannot kill him. I think we didn't kill him. That was a sick juke play by Medusa. So I think my mindset from here was, if I see something, I'm gonna charge. I just became tanky enough, right? I became tanky enough to survive some damage. If I see something, I'm gonna charge in, and then I'll play based on where anti-mage is. So as I'm doing this, as I'm like trying to invade into the enemy jungle or something, I'm also paying attention to everyone's position. Okay, there's a Medusa, I wanna charge, right? But everyone is scattered out, I can't go there, right? Even if I do, it would just be like just trying to disrupt him. I have to get back right away. So seeing their reaction, okay. Yeah, I knew that somebody was behind. We can't go there that easily. So So Clockwork is here. Clock cannot kill Amber. Amber cannot kill Clockwork. So they're now just sort of facing each other. Now Clock did that to kill Lion. That was a good play by him. So something is happening. I have to go there. If something is happening, I have to go there. So I didn't have a vision to Lina, so I just killed Clockwork right away. But now I have an ultimate. So if I see someone, I'm just gonna cast my ultimate right away. So now they're here. Medusa casts ultimate. Okay, I got caught by it. Yeah, I'm just gonna ultimate. Right? I'm just gonna ultimate. Do I have to charge? I'm asking. Yeah, I used my charge to secure the kill of Lina because Lina was mid. And Medusa, now that she's alone, she can't do anything. She's gonna die. So this is where, at Event 25, I really feel like I won the game. Not because I was looking at my GPM, but I just knew that this game was over. Like, there's no way that from this point and onward, Medusa can catch up the farm from where she was, right? Medusa is like sitting way below, and Antimate is like way above there, right? This is not happening. So our game plan worked. I feel like it wasn't a drop. It was not a drop problem. It was more of a ganking thing. Like, we ganked them a lot. We were able to gank them a lot, and we were taking the right team fights. And then when the team fight happened, the right people were dying and the right people were surviving. Meaning, I died and N-Team survived and Amber survived. We were in the enemy team. Medusa was dying, Lina was dying, and like it was like Disruptor surviving or Penny surviving, which really didn't matter to us. So I got pipe at min 25, and then now we feel like we have to go to Roshan. Right? We don't have to go high ground right away. I feel like this is another time that I see a lot of players in like somewhere in 3K or even 4K, like they make mistakes. They just go ham. If they think like they are on the advantage, being able to lead the game, they just go high ground right away. All I'm saying is like, don't do that. Just don't, because there's always Roshan, right? There's always Roshan. But as we're doing this, because we didn't have a vision, I was worried about Clockwork just diving in. So I was telling my team somebody has to go there, right? If Clock dives in, then he snatches the Aegis, and something will happen. I didn't want it to happen. Okay. My next item is going to be Medallion. So I think I was trying to get the Solar Crest, because why not, right? If I get a Solar Crest, that means that our team has a Spirit Vessel and Solar Crest. That's always good, right? So I think that's, and of course Amber also got a Dazzle later. So if I get a Solar Crest or even Medallion, Medallion will work really well. So if I see someone, I'm going to cast Medallion to Mana Samo. Amber has a Dazzle later, another Mana Samo, and combine with that, we just attack something is gonna die. This Medusa almost giving up the game. So I think that was it. Yeah, this was it. Medusa was trying to hide into our jungle to farm, but it's not working. So I think they're now AFK now. Yeah, they're AFK. Okay. Okay, I guess that's it for the video, right? That's it for the video. We talk a lot though. We talking about it. Thank you for watching this game, guys. Thank you for watching this game. This game was over, and that was it. What can I say? That's it.